Welcome, dear viewers. Let's start with today current affairs. I am Mr. Siddhartha. Right, I am here for you to provide the important recent latest current affairs, 31st December, which have unique updates of latest current affairs 2020 events from all newspapers such as the Hindu, the Economic Times, Times of India, Indian Express, Business Standard, and all government official websites. Our current affairs events will help you to get more marks in central and all state government exams. Also, try our latest current affairs quiz and monthly current affairs PDF files and talent test every day, which will be a pedestrian to crack your exams. So we should not waste time. Let's start. Starting with national affairs. On December 20th, 2020, the Union Minister of Earth Science, Dr. Harshavardhan, virtually inaugurated India's highest meteorological center at Leh, Ladakh. It is situated at a height of 3,500 meters from the mean sea level. Radhakrishna Mathur, Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh, Jameng Sering Namyal, MP from Ladakh, were the guest of honor at the event. This is India's second Met center located in the Himalayas. The first one is located at Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. The Met is called India highest meteorological. Met means India's highest meteorological. The Met Center has been established to prevent losses due to weather events such as cloudburst, flash floods, avalanches, glacier lake, glacier lake outburst to strengthen the early warning system in Ladakh. The Lieutenant of Governor of Ladakh, Radhakrishna Mathur, capital Leh. Move on to the next topic. On December 24, 2020, the Ministry of Finance made amendments in the goods and services tax rules on the recommendation of the GST Council's Law Committee in order to curb evasion by fake invoicing. The changes have been notified by the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Key points with regard to amendment. The amendment has introduced Rule 86B in GST rules, January 1, 2021, which restricts use of input tax credit for discharging GST liability to 99% for business with monthly turnover of over 50 lakh. Means these business will have to mandatorily pay at least 1% of their GST liability in cash. This restriction will not apply where the managing director or any partner has paid more than rupees 1 lakh as income tax, or the registered person has received a refund amount of more than 1 lakh in the preceding financial year on account of utilized ITC. Apart from above, there is also an amendment in the rules restricting filing of outward supply details in GSTR 1 for businesses that have not paid tax for the past periods by filing GSTR 3B. Until now, non-filing of GSTR 3B resulted in blacking of a way bill but will not result in GSTR 1 blackage as well. It was also notified that authentication of Aadhaar number or physical verification of business premises is required for the purposes of obtaining GST registration. Now the validity of electronic way bill will be for 1 day for every 200 kilometer of travel as against 100 kilometers earlier. Now we move on to the next topic. On December 29, 2020, India's first pollinator park was inaugurated at Haldwani in Nainital district, Uttarakhand by Peter Smetek, a butterfly expert. The park has been developed by the research wing of Uttarakhand's Forest Department, Sanjeev Chaturvedi, Chief Conservator of Forest, Head of Research Wing, Uttarakhand, India was also present during the inauguration. The main objective of the park is to conserve various pollinator species, create awareness among people, and promote further research on various aspects. At present, the park is home to around 40 different types of pollinator species, which includes various aspects. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Which includes various species of honeybees, birds, and butterflies. Pollinators. A pollinator is anything that carries pollen from male part of the flower stamen to the female part of the same or another flower stigma. The process is essential for the plant to become fertilized, produce fruits, seeds, young plants. Now move on to the next information. On December 30, 2020, Boramidio Sahakari Shekhar Utpadakar, a sugar mill, signed memorandum of understanding with NKJ Biofuel Limited, a subsidiary of Chhattisgarh, to set up India's first ethanol plant under public-private partnership model at BSS UKM in Chhattisgarh. The agreement is valid for 30 years. Now we move on to the international information affairs. Myanmar officially inducted the Kilo class submarine INS Sindhuvir into its navy under the name of UMS. The submarine was handed over by India to Myanmar in October 2020. It is the first only submarine of the Myanmar Navy. The submarine was inducted during 73rd anniversary of the Myanmar Navy. It is also the first time that India has given a submarine to any other country. It was given to Myanmar under India's vision of Sagar security and growth for all in the region. It is a Soviet-era Kilo class submarine and has served India Navy since 1988. India ambassador to Myanmar, Saurabh Kumar, along with Myanmar Navy's officials, were present during the induction ceremony. Key points. It is capable of operating at a depth of 300 meters and has top speed of 20 knots. It has a displacement of 3,000 tons, a length of 74 meters, and has capability of staying underwater for almost 45 days. The modernization of the submarine was carried out by Hindustan Shipyard Limited in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. About Myanmar, capital Naypyidaw, currency CAT, President Yuvin Myint. Now we move on to banking and finance information. In accordance with the paper authored by Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor Michael Debabata Pratra and another official Harendra Kumar Behera, on an inflation rate of 4% is appropriate for India. A lower rate could impact deflationary basis to the monetary policy, while a higher trends renders monetary policy too expansionary and prone to inflationary shocks and untold expectations. As per the paper, there is a steady decline in trend inflation to 4.1 to 4.3 since 2014. It should be noted that the views expressed in the paper are those of the authors, are not of the RBI. As we know, headquarters of RBI, Mumbai, formation 1935, April 1st, Governor Shaktikant Das. There are 4 deputy governors. They are Dibu Prasad Kanungo, Mahesh Kumar Jain, Michael Devabrata Patra, and M. Rajeshwar Rao. Now we move on to the next information. In accordance with the banking, financial services, and insurance, movers and shakers 2020 report by Vijiki Housing Development Finance Corporation Limited, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, Yeah, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India and State Bank of India are the top three banks of 2020. They were followed by Yes Bank, Punjab National Bank, Hong Kong, and other banks. The report by Vijiki states about the top 100 banks in India and the BFSI models such as Wallet, neobanks, non-banking financial companies, small finance banks, and payments banks. Key points among wallets, Google Pay has emerged the number one, followed by PhonePe. In neobanks category, SBI's Yono emerged as the number one, followed by Neo and Kotak 811 at ranks 2 and 3 respectively. A neobank operates exclusively online without traditional physical branch networks. In NBFC sector, Diwan Housing Finance Corporation Limited grabbed the top spot with an overall rank of 15. On December 22, 2020, Yes Bank collaborated with Salesforce to build a next generation technology platform for retail lending business. Yes Bank is among the first banks in India to partner with Salesforce for loan origination and processing. The building of the platform is in accordance with the strategy of the bank to further scale up its retail assets portfolio. As part of this collaboration, Salesforce loan organization system is being deployed to provide personalized solutions and connected banking experience for customers across segments. Aim of the partnership to enhance customer experience and accelerate retail growth of the bank by leveraging the strengths of tech capabilities of Yes Bank and of the Salesforce platform. Key people Arundhati Bhattacharya, CEO and Chairman, Salesforce India, and Prashant Kumar, MD CEO. Yes Bank announced the collaboration at Yes Bank's corporation headquarters in Mumbai. Strengthen bank's capacity, eliminates manual process. It will strengthen the ability of the bank to process high volumes of loan applications through enhanced automations and progressive API integrations. It eliminates the manual process in the loan cycle, thus minimizes the turnaround time for improved customer satisfaction. New range of innovative products services can be launched. The bank to support the evolving needs of the customers can quickly launch a new range of innovative products and services by leveraging on the digital capabilities. Leverage the platform at POS. Besides the end customers, the bank's alliance partners, associates, manufacturer, dealers, and builders, among others, can leverage the platform at the point of sale, thus empowers the internal and the external ecosystem of the bank, enhances collaborative innovation within the bank. The platform also boosts collaborative innovation within the bank. That is, it provides a unified view of their customers' portfolio for all the employees of the bank in offering customized digital solutions. Another information on December 29th, DBS Bank India introduced Travel Now, a one-stop travel marketplace within the DG Bank app. This new feature allows the customer to browse and book flights, bus tickets, and hotels across many destinations within and outside of India. The customers also have the option to choose travel insurance offered by Bharati AXA General Insurance, along with an automated claims process for flight cancellation and flight departure and arrival delays of over 60 minutes. Now we move on to economy and business. Pimpri Municipal Corporation, Chinchwad Municipal Corporation has signed a memorandum of understanding with United Nations Development Program India to co-create India's first social impact bond. As part of this investment tool, if the pre-defined project targets are fulfilled, the PCMC administration will bear only the public welfare project cost associated with the bond. The Palladium Group has been appointed to design and structure the expertise of the impact bond. UNDP, United Nations Development Program India, worked in India since 1951. Now we go on to appointments and resignations. On December 23rd, 2020, the Department of Science and Technology, under Frontier and Futuristic Technologies Division, constituted an advisory committee to use futuristic and new age technologies for conservation of Indian heritage, conservation, documentation, and digital restoration. The committee will be chaired by Professor Santanu Chowdhury, Director IIT Jodhpur, Rajasthan, with a focus on technical inputs to advance the heritage domain. Hardik Somani, Director and Chief Operating Officer of Sopio Analytics and lead of its Heritage Restoration Division, is nominated as one of the members of the committee. Another information, on December 29, 2020, GAVI, formerly the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, the Vaccine Alliance nominated Harshavardhan, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, as a member of the GAVI board. He will represent the Southeast Area Regional Office, Western Pacific Regional Office constituency on the GAVI board. He will succeed Mayantwe, Union Minister of Health and Sports, Government of Republic of the Union of Myanmar. He will be on the board from January 1st, 21 to December 31st, 2023. Headquarters Geneva, Switzerland. Member of boards 28. Chair of the board Okonji Iweala. Now we move on to acquisitions and mergers. On December 29, 2020, Tata Sons acquired an additional 32.67 stake in AirAsia India Limited and AirAsia Investment Limited, subsidiary of AirAsia Group, Berhad, for $37.66 million. Earlier, Tata Sons was holding 51% in AirAsia India. With this acquisition, Tata Sons will hold 83.67 stake. AirAsia Investment Limited will hold 16.33 stake. Tata Sons will be given a call option for the balance 16.33 stake in AirAsia India. This is exercisable after the transaction is completed. In addition to this, there is also a put option exercisable by AirAsia in two tranches. First tranche exercisable from March 1 to May 30, 2022. The tranche exercisable from October 1 to December 31st, 2022. The cash consideration for the remaining 16.33 stake shall be USD 18.8 million. What is the call option? Call options are financial contracts that give only the option buyer the right. He will not be given an obligation to buy a stock, bond, commodity, or other asset or instrument at a specific price within a specific time period. What is a put option? A put option is a contract which gives the owner the right. He will not be given an obligation to sell or sell short a specified amount of an underlying security at a predetermined price within a specified time frame. Now we move on to science and technology information. On December 29th, Union Minister for Earth Science, Dr. Harshavardhan, virtually launched Digital Ocean, a first of its kind digital platform for ocean data management. The platform has been developed by INCOIS, Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. The platform will serve as a one-step solution for all data related needs of a wide range of users such as research institutions, operational agencies, strategic users, academic community, maritime industry, public. Dr. M. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Science, other people were present during the launch. Until now, there are multiple platforms for storing data from oceans, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea. Digital Ocean will replace these platforms, will act as a single platform for depository of data. The platform has been designed in an interactive mode by using techniques like 3D, 4D data visualization. And another information, the DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization, young scientist laboratory for quantum technologies, has successfully developed the quantum random number generator. QRNG has the capability to detect random quantum events, convert them into a stream of binary digits. DYSL QT has developed a fiber optic branch path based QRNG. With this, India enters a select list of countries which possess the technology to achieve generation of random numbers based on quantum phenomenon. Random numbers play important roles in the fields of quantum communication, cryptography applications like key generation, key wrapping, authentication, along with scientific simulations, latter is fundamental physics experiments. On 9th December 2020, DRDO successfully demonstrated communication between two labs of DRDO using quantum key distribution technology to share encryption keys. It is considered that generation of perfect randomness is impossible with classical methodologies. However, quantum mechanics has the potential to provide true random numbers. QRNG developed by DYSL QT passed global randomness testing standards of NIST, National Institute of Standard Technology, America, die harder statistical test suits. QRNG were also evaluated and verified using DRDO's indigenously developed randomness testing statistical test suite of SAG. Now, if you see another information, on December 29th, 2020. An eye cancer therapy, namely ruthenium plague therapy, developed by Prabha Atomic Research Center, has been successfully used for the first time for the treatment of patients with ocular tumors in All India Institute of Medical Science, Delhi. The therapy used ruthenium 106 plague for treatment of a patient with choroidal hamangma, uh, being tumor in blood vessels. The efforts has been lauded by Union Minister of State, Independent Child Development of Northeastern Region, Minister State, Prime Minister PMO, Personal Public Grievances, Pensions, Atomic Energy and Space, Jitendra Singh. The minister also minister also informed that the Bhubaneswar Boru Cancer Institute in Guwahati, Assam has been co-opted with the Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital, Mumbai, which functions under the aegis of the Department of Atomic Energy. Key points: the bark developed plague is very convenient for surgeons and is at par with international standards. This development followed the collaboration between the DAE and Dr. Rajendra Prasad Center for Ophthalmic Science, AIMS Delhi. Ruthenium 106 plague has been made available free of cost for AIMS Delhi, Hyderabad, base center for site and Sankara Eye Hospital in Bangalore. It involves placing a radioactive source like ruthenium 106 in contact with the surface of the eyeball for cancer therapy. Ru 106 is recovered from radioactive waste and has a simple and slim design. One playing can treat about 50 patients and its usable life is 1 year. Another information on December 20, 2020, India Oil Corporation Limited launched India's first remote monitoring operating center for tracking of refinery gas turbines across all its refineries in Hyderabad, Telangana. The project has been implemented by BHEL G Gas Turbines Services, a joint venture of Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, General Electric. It was inaugurated by Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan. The technology behind the monitoring system is called proactive predictive analytics based automated anomaly detector. It was developed by GE, BHEL, and Indian Oil to aid in early detection diagnosis of issues related to gas turbines before they become critical, trigger corrective actions to enhance operational reliability, productivity, and environmental sustainability of refineries. Now we move on to the environment related information. Researchers have discovered two new species, Hedychium mechucanum and Amomum arunachalens from Arunachal Pradesh, Northeast India. The Hedychium mechucanum belong to the Hedychium genus, and Amamunam Annachalapada belong to the Amamum genus. Sabu and V.S. Harish, researchers from Malabar Botanical Garden and the Institute of Plant Sciences, Kojiko discovered the Hedicium from a location at Twing and Tato near Machunoka Valley, Yomi, Arunachal Pradesh. It is named after Machuka, a small town on the Indo-China border. This species is closely related to the Hedicium carnarium. The discovery was published in the Gardens Bulletin, Singapore. Under the IUCN guidelines, this is assessed as a data deficient. They have large white flowers with pleasant fragrance. The glowing season is from June to September, and the fruiting season is from September to November. They grow in open areas of evergreen forest. Now we move on to the obituary information. When you see obituary, on December 29th, Nikhil Nandi, former Indian footballer and Olympian, passed away at the age of 88 in Nagar Bazar, West Bengal. He was born in 1932 at Kolkata, West Bengal. He played with the Blue Tigers in 1956 Summer Olympics, held in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia in 1956. He was a part of the Bengal team that won the Santoshi Trophy in 1955. He also won the Calcutta Football League title with Eastern Railway in 1958. He also served as the coach of the national team jointly with the J. Kittu. After his retirement from football, he continued to serve as coach. Now we move on to state news. On 29th December 2020, the Common Service Centers under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology partnered with the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, to set up a design and innovation lab named Design and Innovation in VLE's Indigenous Network Ecosystem Lab, which will work on new products and services for village level entrepreneurs. The Design and Innovation Lab will be established at the Department of Design, IIT Delhi. The lab aims to channelize the rural connect for the students of IIT Delhi and the faculty and conduct continuous research in the rural entrepreneurial ecosystem and design new products and services for VLEs. Another information on December 29th, Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani unveiled the Gujarat Solar Power Policy 2021, which will be effective from 21 to 25. Target: Gujarat has set a target to achieve 30,000 megawatts through sustainable energy sources by 2022. Solar Power Policy 2021. Any individual or industry can produce solar power in their premises as per their requirements. There will be no cap on the capacity of solar power production. Consumers can lease their roof or premises to a third party for generation consumption of power on the same premises. They can also sell their surplus power at a tariff of 2.25 rupees per unit. Any individual can set up solar projects up to 4 megawatts and supply entire power to distribution companies, discoms. The policy also aims to reduce the power cost to industry by 50% to help them compete in the global market. Group of consumers can set up solar projects for self-consumption as a collective ownership project. It's wonderful. We can welcome this news. So they are the main issues covered by our team. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best and a great welcome to New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Thank you very much. I'm signing off. Your Siddhartha.